If you enjoy going to car shows, it's always easy to spot the Bel Airs and Impalas, but can you spot a Delray when you see one? We have one, and it's sweet. It's coming up next here on Street Rotting American Style.
This is Shane Z Pinstriping, and this is his rod, and it is sweet. Shane, what are we looking at, man?
1958 Chevy Delray.
In 1958, the average monthly rent for a house was $92. That same year, the Packard Car Company closed its doors, and Wham-O introduced the hula hoop.
Now, a Delray, I've heard of the Impala, I've heard of the Bel Air. This Delray, it's kind of new to me. What's that all about?
It was kind of the economy line of the 58s.
Right on, right on.
The affordable one.
Well, this paint job wouldn't have been stock. What have you done to this paint job here?
Well, my friend Ron Pinkston did the top for me and the satin on the body, and then I did the Emerald ghost scallops and flames and the pinstriping.
Very cool, very cool. And you did the pinstriping yourself?
Yes.
And if they're not flames, these long stripes, we call them?
Scallops.
Scallops, ghost scallops. Very awesome, nice touch.
Thank you.
Now, we've kind of got the SoCal look going on with the top, right? What made you go with that?
I could do it. It was cheap. I had the paint left over, and I thought it looked cool.
The red wheels are awesome. I really dig the white walls. What have you done here?
I took a white letter tire.
Just a regular white letter tire,
Yeah.
raised white letter.
Or you could take the thin white wall, and there's a band of white under there. You just grind about 30 thousandths worth of rubber off.
So you're telling me all I gotta do is get a raised white letter tire, and I've got a band of white wall underneath there, every one of them.
Every one of them.
And I get out my grinder,
Yep.
go to town.
Yeah.
Is that a dirty job?
Yeah, and smelly. You'll get a lot of rubber, you
Yeah.
know, and it stinks, but
Yeah.
that's what you get at the end, so.
What's your wife think about that? You making a mess like that in the garage?
She likes the money I save, not buying the real thing.
Sweet. She ever help you out?
Yeah, a little bit.
You got kids?
Yep.
They help you out?
Oh yeah, they help me clean it.
They like riding in it?
Oh yeah.
You get a lot of thumbs up driving down the road?
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet, right on. What else have you done to this thing? I'm looking at the hood, you got the louvers in there. Surely that's not stock.
No, me and a friend of mine put those in.
You made them yourself?
Yeah, well, he's got a louver press,
Right.
and we stamped them in there. And
Was that a chore?
yeah, it was about 4 hours. There's 286 louvers in it.
286 louvers, 4 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
And then you go and pinstripe it. One of the awesome, subtle differences I see is I walk up to this thing, and as I come across this angle, I look through the louvers, and I see that there's something hidden underneath there. What am I looking at?
You're seeing the oil bath air filter.
So you've got the old school oil bath
Yeah,
air
original.
filter. Are the taillights original?
No, those are 59 Cadillac taillights.
Right on. The red, the black, the white walls, like I say, my taste all the way around. I really dig the Mexican seats, man.
I just found the Mexican blankets and spray glued the seat.
Oh, so you spray them to the existing
Yeah,
vinyl?
the seat was damaged, so I just wanted to wrap
Right
it
on.
with something to look nice.
Man, it looks
And
sharp. The stance on this thing is way cool.
Thank you.
It's set nice and low. What'd you do to it?
I cut the coils in the front and back. It's a coil car.
So no airbags, no air ride.
Nope, just static drop basically.
Well, so a static drop, you cut the coils.
Yep.
And that's what they call a static drop.
Yes.
Well, man, I hope your plans in the future take off the way you want them to. You got an awesome Delray, my friend. Thanks
you.
for letting us take a closer look at it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I now have a newfound appreciation for what it takes to judge these cars. It's not just about T-buckets or Camaros, or even finding a car painted the same color as your favorite college football team. It's about the time and effort that it takes for these individuals to make these cars special and to give them that wow factor.
Si, what a great show. I would have to say, wrapping up, those two cars I had, the 57 Chevy, was awesome. I think the thing that caught my eye was actually the paint job. The pearl that he inlaid in that was just incredible. And then Butch's gasser. That was so fun. Just listen to him describe the adrenaline rush he had the first time he took it out.
Absolutely, and you know, you talk about paint. That International that Corey had, that thing was so cool. What drew me to that was that, you know, it was almost a flat, a little subtle, kind of a little bit of satin in there, mixed on an orange. That drew me right away, and I thought that was cool. The spider scheme, awesome. Shane, his Delray, that thing was so cool. And the whole thing, the wheels is what drew me to it first. I didn't know you could make your own white walls like that. and it was so cool. You know, overall, we had an awesome show today.
It was a great show. And I think next week, we may be in your town and see what kind of great show we have and find out why street riding is more than just a hobby.
It's an addiction.
Support for Street Riding American Style is provided in part by BG Products Incorporated. BG Products Incorporated is dedicated to making vehicles last longer and perform better in the meantime. In shops all over the world, BG Products serves the driving public with innovative products and proven programs of automotive maintenance. More information can be found at bgfindashop.com.